Hey everybody, Fatima here, and I am just doing my part for the discussion. The development of the brain during infancy is the question. So, during infancy in the uterus, the brain develops and it develops very quickly, and the infant is born with all the nerve cells that it will ever have. The brain cells develop more rapidly during the third trimester, but after birth, the neural connections must form in order for the newborn to be able to walk, talk, and remember. Infants are born with unlearned reflexes such as the Babinski reflex, which is the outward projection of the big toe, and the fanning of the other toes when the sole of the foot is touched, and also the sucking reflex when objects touch the lips. Okay, now at birth the brain is about 25% of its adult weight, and by the age of 2 it's about 75% of its adult weight. By the age of 6 it's at 95%, and by the age of 7 it's at 100%. That is hard to believe. I wouldn't have thought. But most of the neurons are present at birth, but they are not fully mature. Okay, now the second question is discuss the potential of impact of attachment on a child's psychosocial development, and provide an example of separation anxiety. Now, relationships and patterns of interactions, they're formed during the early stages of life, and they will serve as a blueprint for interactions with others later on in life. Once the child experiences the security of the social closeness of the caregiver, they will develop the courage to explore away from the caregiver, such as going to play by themselves or exploring new people and being curious about things like that. Once a child experiences the security of the physical closeness of the caregiver, they will develop the courage to explore away from the caregiver. And this conversion of closeness to moving away from the caregiver is the core of the attachment theory. When a child is attached to the mother and the feelings of the closeness is restored, they begin to seek interest in other places. Data suggests that attachment insecurities serve as a risk factor for psychopathology. Sorry. So social pathology. Insecurely attached children are likely to develop fewer social skills and have lower levels of communication skills. And an example of separation anxiety would be a child who refuses to sleep at places where the parents aren't. When I was younger, I had separation anxiety, and it was when I first went to school. So when I went to kindergarten, oh my God, I bawled under the table. Like, as soon as I got in there, I just couldn't handle it. I just went under the table and started crying. So that's my part. Thank you guys so much.